Hey everyone, it's Pokey here, and we're going to do a quick Paldean Fates rundown. Since these have come to the market, and they have started to come to Sam's Club now, where you can get the mini tins with 4 packs in there, 2 from each tin. The prices on this, will they go up? Will they stay the same? Will they possibly go down with the market crash because too much influx of products is going to come in? Let's just quickly go over a few things with the Paldean Fates. Of course, here we have all the stuff that's for sale. You have the different cards and the different product types. Well, let's check out the cards, for instance. Now, this set was not extremely hyped when it first came out. It is a great set, though. I was very bullish on it. I absolutely love it. The baby shinies, they're great. Very, very tough to collect. Now, as you see here, you got the Mew EX. The market price is $388 with 33 listings at the $219 mark. That the listing price doesn't really matter to me ever. The reason for that is because that's what someone can be listing at as a mint, near mint, played condition. So we're going to go near mint on that just so things can maybe see if they change. They don't. Now we got the Gardevoir EX. This is a $200 card now, $215, and the Charizard EX, and the Gardevoir EX is now a $100 card. The Pikachu Shiny, Charmander Shiny have both really gone up in price, along with the Snorlax. Iono, because we got the new set coming out here in March, Iono is going to be a big one, and it's a fan favorite. People just kind of love Iona. So, let's look at the Mew, for instance. So we got the Mew right here, $425, lightly played hollow. Of course, we're going to look at this and kind of see what we have here. We got near mint hollow, pictures of it. This is the Japanese version, so that doesn't really matter too much. As you look on here, you're going to see the items sold, okay? Now, as we get here, we're having about 2 of these sold per day for about anywhere from the 277 mark. It just depends on if we're looking at whether it be hollow or not hollow, but light played versus near mint. Now, when you go on Pokemon looking for eBay and you look at this card, okay, we're going to check it out in a PSA 10, for instance. Now, the PSA 9 version sell for $450. The 9 usually sells roughly for the raw. If you do have the raw version or you're looking to get a raw version of it, I would suggest doing the PSA 9 just so you know it's been authenticated and you do know that it is actually a legit card. Now, when we go through these, you see some CGC ones, some Beckett's, but again, PSA is kind of where I'd go with it. PSA seems to hold its value a little better unless you have a Beckett or CG Steed per teen or a Beckett Black Label. Those will be definitely worth more. Now, when we go through this, we're having sales of $1,150, $1,025, $1,100, $1,050. Now, if you look at this back from we'll go down here to, that's mid-January. We'll go about page 3 on this and see where it lands us. So we're looking now here. This is December 28th. This is a month ago. $675 all day long. This card is almost doubled in value at the PSA 10 version of it. By saying doubled, it's not 100 times or 100%, but it's going to be closer to about that 60 to 80% for the value on it now. Now let's check out the Charizard EX. Now, Charizard EX, fabulous card. This was not worth that much when it first came out. As you can look in the market when it first came out, it was a $100 card. Then it started to generally go up, skyrocket a little bit, and then it started to settle. And as you start getting up there, it kept increasing with the market just like we have. You're going to look out here and you're going to see that you got a bunch of copies available right around the $200, $220 range. The starred sellers, of course, with some pictures are always nice to have. This one's a Japanese version, so some people might escape in and grab that one because they think it's English, but make sure you're checking out the listings. Now, if we look at this, we have 2 sold January 23rd to 25th. We have had no sales the last couple days on this. Looking at the eBay PSA 10 values, this is a $400 card here, which is actually came in as a pretty good price, December 31st, so it's a little bit different there. But January 15th, January 19th, ended recently. So these are the buy it now prices. The reason I'll look at the buy it now prices versus the auction ones is because sometimes an auction can be skewed. You can have people pumping up the numbers, or you could have no one that sees the auction till the very end, and someone could skate in and grab it for maybe 20 to 30% off the market price. So you got 500 here, 600 a year here. This was sold just yesterday. Sold a couple days ago, 625. 628. That's a pretty good price right there. This one got it at a steal almost at the 543. So this card is approaching that $600 mark, staying there pretty steady. Now the Gardevoir EX, beautiful card, and if you look at the card, you're going to see on there this little guy in the background right here, just like, whoa, what's up? Gardevoir's looking pretty good. Gardevoir EX, this card didn't really see anything happening with it. This was a $30 to $40 card for most of the part of last half of the year. Started creeping up a little bit, then it really shot up, just like with the Pokemon market we have. We've had a couple sales last couple days, no sales registered today, but you have this, about an $80 card is what you have. Again, another Japanese one. Make sure you're looking for the English version if that's what you choose with the starred sellers. Now, this is going to be close to a $100 card. I think it will get to $100 probably by the end of February. Looking at this on eBay, this is a $275, $290, $305, $270. Again, these are the buy it now prices, not the auctions. $300 there, $300 there. This is a $300 card. Now, if we look strictly at the auctions, you're going to see $240, $290, $260, $225. That's what happens with the auctions sometimes, and sometimes it can get down a little bit lower. Gardevoir, though, this is an unbelievably nice card. This will hold in the set. And again, Paldean Fates, this is a sleeper set. People did not care for it that much. They liked it more than Shrouded Fables, of course. But Paldean Fates, if people looked at it like Hidden Fates, Shining Fates, then they're probably thinking this might get printed an awful lot. This could have a reprint coming up besides the mini tins. I don't know for sure. But the ETBs are still pretty big on this. If you do see an ETB laying around, I definitely would pick it up. Looking at the ETB price, though, this is one to pick up. The Pokemon Center ETB for this is $165 unopened. I'm telling you, that right there is going to have the nice promo in there with the Pokemon Center stamp on it. This is a nice looking ETB. The packs are worth it inside because you have the chance of pulling those 3 big ones or 3 of the really good shiny ones between the Charmander, the Pikachu, or the Snorlax. The Iono Trainer Rare is a very nice card as well, going up in value, and it's only going to go up together as the Journey Together gets released. Now this one you'll see, this one is kind of skyrocketed. These were on the Pokemon Center website up until about the end of November, I believe, and this is just skyrocketed. Right here you'll see the big thing is when the Pokemon Center around the 13th is when everything started going off Pokemon Center like a flash sale. Nothing on sale, but people didn't want to miss out. The FOMO that we have, no one wanted to miss this. Now as you see, this has stayed pretty steady though since about Christmas. I really do think with these prices, this is a pretty nice thing to grab. Of course, the starred sellers, you see their prices are a little bit higher because they think this is going to hold. It's going to stay steady. I probably agree with them. I really think it's going to. Now, if we view the more data, you're going to see the sales and stuff coming up on here. Mostly one-person sales, one sale, one sell. This guy bought 2 at the 165 mark. But this one going on eBay, you might be able to score it for a little bit cheaper for the buy it now. Here's a case of 4. Not a bad price there. That case of 4, you're going to be spending right about the 162 mark on it. Now remember, these are $60 when they came off the Pokemon Center. These were a pretty hot item. But of course, Pokemon Center, these ETBs typically didn't sell out. Surging Sparks, you can get those ETBs all the way up until early December. They're well worth it. The promo cards are showing to hold now that they have the Pokemon Center stamp on them. Now, if you have any questions about some of these, definitely reach out and kind of talk to some people. I know PokeNE, Nostalgianomics, Pokeball does great stock market analysis on this. They've all done the great ones. It's not a phase. Has talked about this as well. Danny Phantom has talked about Paldean Fates. Definitely give those guys a look or a listen. I'm sure you already have. But if you got any questions on the Pokemon market, leave a comment and like below. Let's get some subs. We love making this comment. We hope you guys enjoy listening to it. Have a great day, everyone, and catch them all.